Welcome to ShopFloorConnect Factory Viewer Basics. In this training module, we're going to jump right into the machine detail portion. To get into the machine detail, you simply click on any given machine right from the Factory Viewer screen. On any page of the machine detail, you have the relative range at the top, as well as the previous and next buttons. So you can quickly scroll through all the different machines. As you can see, I just switched from press 2 to press 3, or I can go back to press 2. Looking just at the current job, I can just use the drop down really quickly to show you our options. Any of the current relative ranges that exist within the calendars assigned to this machine will show up in this drop down. We're going to stick with the current job. All of the time accumulated since the job has started will be shown in the upper left-hand corner here. So we can see there's been no offline time. It's been a little over 44 minutes of running time and counting. There's been a little over an hour of unplanned downtime, roughly 37 minutes of changeover time, 11 minutes of idle time, and no planned downtime, accumulating a total of 2 hours and 34 minutes. The uptime efficiency is this calculation, 100 times running time divided by total time. Anything that's blue on this particular page indicates that it's a hover over, meaning you can use your mouse cursor to hover over it and get that formula for how we're getting that calculation. For instance, the mean time between failure is simply the total time minus the planned downtime divided by the unplanned downtime occurrences. Next, we have the stroke count as well as the good parts count. One thing to keep in mind is the stroke count will not always necessarily equal the good parts count. Strokes done while the machine is in changeover do not add to the good parts count. You need to make sure that once you are completed your changeover, the machine is switched back into an idle state. So when it does start cycling and counting parts, it will track a good parts count. A good parts preset can be entered in at the device. When it is, we're able to calculate the percentage to complete as well as the estimated to complete in. Again, you can use your mouse cursors to hover over these and get those calculations. Scrap parts can be entered in at the device or right within ShopFloorConnect. To enter it in ShopFloorConnect, simply click on Edit, put in a value, and click Save. When you do that, it'll also update your good parts count. Next is the segment start time of the upper right-hand corner. The tool that was loaded for the job, if it has a description within ShopFloorConnect. If not, you can always add one after the fact in the administrator side. The part number loaded, the job number entered, as well as the standard rate assigned to this particular tool and part. The measured rate is what we're calculating it out to be. So as you can see, it's the total good parts count divided by the total time minus the change over time minus the planned downtime. With that, we're also able to calculate your efficiency versus standard rate, which is 100 times your measured rate divided by the standard rate. Finally, we also keep track of the operator number and when they logged in, specific day and time. On a SmartPack 2 as well as an SMI 2, you will get the press speed. However, the stop time, start time are unique to the SmartPack devices, and the total tonnage is also unique to the SmartPack devices, but it requires having a tonnage monitor. On the very bottom of this page, we can actually send a message to the SmartPack 2. Simply click on the send message portion, enter in a message, and then click send. The message will appear as a little post-it note on the upper right-hand corner of the SmartPack device. This option is only available on the SmartPack 2 and SmartPack Pro devices. Finally, you can also choose to show the page settings in the bottom left-hand corner. You can hide the top graphics if you wanted to set this up for a large screen display. You can also move the pie chart to the right, depending on the size of your monitor. It might be a little bit easier to view it. And finally, you can change how fast this page is refreshing. So we can set this up for 5 seconds, hide the top graphics, and then hide the page settings. And now we have a nice, useful display that can be set up right above the machine itself. So the operator at Presso 2 can track exactly what ShopFloorConnect is showing. And that is it for the ShopFloorConnect Factory Viewer Machine Detail Basics.